first ever wild camp, solo. Heading to a place where me and Andy already done one. We've been on a Wainwright walk. Remember, there was a couple of spots close to the peaks which offered some good views, some good flat areas, so I thought I'd give that a try. So I did a tent test and gear test on Saturday night. It's now Monday. All working fine. Kept us very warm, not too hot. Didn't need any extra layers. So kit was ready, but why not give it a go? Check the forecast. Very little wind on the mountain walk weather forecast. So why not? Got to start somewhere. All preparation for West Highland Way in March. So we'll give that kit a proper test. I'm gonna get a push on. I want to make sure I find a spot when there's plenty of light. Then maybe we've got time to go for a little bit of walk. Make sure everybody's off the fells before pitching up. Catch you soon. Made it up the small water, setting off all the anticipation about the camp, everything else. Don't mind a minute over. It's at 52 an hour. I feel very nervous about it. I don't know if it's just a nervous excitement, but you're thinking, oh, have you got the right kit and everything else? And as I say, it's only about a month ago we come down this path, down past small water, back down to Hose Water where we had the car. So I know the path, but thinking about what I was going to say to the camera on the first piece of the camera, sort of put the camera down and say, am I on the right path? No, I'm not. So anyway, I had to do a river crossing. Got to say I couldn't do a river crossing. Started to come back, walking the river, another river crossing. Got across to the right path, which I thought I was, and it was the wrong path. I was heading up the blue water. So I had to cross all the way back, coming across. I'm absolutely shattered. Just silly really, slow it down and enjoy it. But I am going to bash on a little bit now. Get to the top of these hills on the ridge where we walked on the last, well, actually 2 vlogs ago. We did 8 rain race out here. There was a couple of nice places there, flat places with some great views. It's forecast no wind tonight, well 5k maximum. Clouds supposed to clear. I would have just done something a bit more local, but looking at the forecast I couldn't resist the weather like that looking so perfect. Maybe, you know, never know when I'm going to get the time or the next chance to get across this winter, so I'll snap it up. But it's lovely being back up here again. on, heading on, turning left a high street. Yeah, but it's all this little spot there. The clag's just opened up a little bit. The view back across there. No forecast for wind. Don't think there's going to be much of a sunset, regardless of the cloud, but might catch a good sunrise from this position. So anyway, I'm going to get pitched up. I'm dying for a cuppa. Still got a little bit of light, but we're off for a path here. Nice secluded little position. So I'm going to get pitched up. Set up a stunning little spot, but the temperature's dropping so much. The mist is coming over from sort of Kentmere end, it's just rolling over the hills there, sort of swooping down now on the bleak water down there. Looks absolutely stunning. But I'm just going to have a little bit of a walk up and see if there's any sort of sunset. So headed up sort of mist, heading over towards the tent. Wasn't sure if we're going to, what sort of sunset we're going to get. And look at that. Complete cloud inversion. That could be Mardale. There. So down beside the tent, that bit what just is swooping over, it's just that bit over the edge. Dropping down over there, down the little tent. Honestly, just can't believe how lucky I am here. You sort of getting into this and my favourite for views and everything on YouTube is definitely Scottish Mountains Murray, and some of his videos is in a sense what it's inspired me to sort of hunt for them sort of views. And I mean, everything looked good, the weather, the night and everything else, and it's going to be cold, it's going to go down to 0, -2, but to come on to see that in your first ever wild camp is just unbelievable. I can't get over that. Then spent the last 45 minutes running around with the camera trying to get some shots. You can see how this hobby can get addictive, because like just got a Samsung camera, and then you see other people's shots on Instagram and say, oh, how to get a shot like that. So the whole thing is a hobby you can get obsessed over. Still the main reason I've always said it was full of fitness and full of views and hiking. The camping was sort of secondary to that. You can hike longer distances, longer trails. But when you see views like that on the evening, you can see why people get hooked to the wild camping side of things. Brew's ready. I had to put the gas bottle down there. My jumper to warm up, it wouldn't work, it was so cold. It's frost on the tent now. Moving on to the sleeping pad. Went for the thermarest Exterm. Again, watching loads of reviews, especially like Trev's off Something and Nothing. He went through loads of different systems and ended up with a thermarest. So again, instead of just getting one to get out in a rush, I've waited and got the money together for one which should last us for quite some time, and everybody knows that it's an outstanding hell of an R value. I found it comfortable sleeping on it the other night. Some people say it's a bit noisy, but once you're in your sleeping bag, I didn't hear a thing. Trichology pillar underneath this was a tip from the Border Rambler. I also saw a Geordie wild camper doing it, and he mentioned the Border Rambler as well. I sort of saw that and I thought, oh, I'll probably not need that. The pillar has got a sort of rubber pads on the back, so you think, no, I'm not going to need that. But the other night it did sort of slide off a couple of times. So this is just any old t-shirt pulled over the whole pad, just holding the pillar in place, and also nice cotton for your head to go on. Cook system, just a titanium pot. I'm using the Soto Windmaster. I'll do me little Decathlon Neela, absolutely fantastic. And it's a flex tail, I think, lantern, also the pump. Finally sussed out how to use the pump. I didn't take the right valve into the garden, and I just used the pump sack what comes with it. I find that quite easy, but it wasn't for the lantern as well, so it's two birds with one stone. I probably wouldn't bother. I find that pumps are quite easy. Morning. Good night's sleep. I'm had to get up in the middle of the night for a pee. Wish I'd bought a bottle for that. There's quite a bit of condensation there. Let's see if you can see that. It's just been no breeze whatsoever through the night. No air movement through the tent, and it is frozen outside. So when I did go for a pee, opened up the outdoor flamp, covered in frost. So I shake myself up outside in my sort of green long johns before I got back in. I was freezing. Should have put a coat on. Don't know what I got down to. It's one thing, I fancy one of them little apps where you can see what the temperature is outside. But it was forecast to get down to -2. So I've got the gas canister in the sleeping bag with us now. Got a jacket on. I'm going to make a brew. having a cuppa and a bite to eat. Time to pack up. Tent, as you can see, is very frosty. Just been having a walk around, getting some shots on the film. Such a peaceful night, not a breath of wind. Didn't help the condensation. The view opening up. Camp just above blue water, small water, just around the corner there. That's a peak we did on the Wainwright Main Street, I believe. There's such Mardale crag leading up to High Street. Just in the distance across there, I think that's Kidsey Pike. The view of High Street when we did our last walk from across there looking over was absolutely outstanding. One of the best views I've had ever at High Street. Just the light and everything was spot on. I don't know if you can pick up the mist in the valley there, just before there, with pines. All packed up, time to off. Sun's just starting to come above there. Cars parked around about there. And as always, leave no trace. On the move, so a little bit of climb on top of Mardale little bell before we get down, but I thought we'd share this view a bit. Pennines across past the mist, Hall's water. Kidsey Pike, I believe. High Street. Thornby Crag, I believe. Frostwick. And the one we saw above the clouds last night, I believe Hill Bell, and I believe that's York. We did that on a sort of half horseshoe a couple of walks back. Fantastic. It was I think it was standing on Frostwick, where just on the saddle there, where we've got that view of the, just opened up a bit below, we could see the reservoir below and the cloud was blown up over. It was a cracking view. Anyway, thought let's just take a moment. Back down to the car now. It's been great. Really enjoyed the walk down from up the hill. Gives you time to sort of reflect on the night, what you've learnt. I've learned to relax a little bit. Definitely, I was, talking about sort of nervous excitement coming up. I think that's probably to be expected your first time out alone on a mountaintop, but I think I will get up earlier next time. So I didn't quite get to where I was going to camp, but I found a nice spot on the way and wanted to get set up, feel secure before it got dark. And as it happened, there was just enough time once I got set up. Sleeping bag out, sleeping mat sort of pumped up and up, things in order. There wasn't much time. I would have missed the sunset, to be honest with you. Then had to sort of set up in the semi-dark, so I was pleased about that. Pleased I held back and waited until I had the money for a quality sleep system. I could have bought one in a rush when I just to get out, but I'm sure I would have been replacing it quite soon. And it got cold last night. That's extra sleep mats, just outstanding. I might have went overkill with a Cent 900 because I sort of had the down pants on at first, just when I was sitting in the tent, sorting some things out, and I thought I'd try them in the bags were still a bit chilly. 2 minutes I had to take them off, I was cooking in there. So I was just in the thermals, which was warm enough in the bag. I think when I went out for a pee in the middle of the night, I sort of got back in and cinched it all back tight again. That was nice, but sort of loosed that off. So now over the moon with a sleep system. Right, I'm rabbiting on, and I'm not watching where I'm going. I'm losing the path. We'll catch you next time.